Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. If you missed my last video on this topic, I played across every server in Apex Legends Season 9. And like I promised in that video, I've now played in every server in Season 10. And this time I do mean every server, including international servers for those of you outside the US. Like last time, I played a total of 3 games on every server, but only counted the game if I survived more than 2 minutes and got at least 1 kill. I made a list and recorded every game and then added up all my kills and damage, which I'll show you all on screen in a minute. But before I go over the list, there's a few things we need to get out the way. First, I played on a PS4, so this video will only apply to servers on consoles like PlayStation and Xbox. If you're a PC player though, or just want to know the easiest servers on PC, I will be making a separate video for that. I'll try to get that video out within the next few weeks, so stay tuned to the channel and make sure you're subscribed for when that video goes live. Second, there were a few servers I couldn't play on at all. Those servers were Taiwan GCE1, Taiwan GCE2, and Hong Kong. Unfortunately, anytime I tried playing on those servers, I was unable to find a game, so those servers will not be on my list. And lastly, take everything in this video with a grain of salt. I tried to make the conditions as consistent as possible, but there's just too many variables that were out of my control. With that said, I will be comparing my list from last season with this season to find out if there's any similarities. Okay, with that out the way, let's just jump right into it. Because my list is much longer than last time, I couldn't fit it all into one screen, so I had to break it down into 3 sections. Starting off at the bottom of the list is Sao Paulo 2 with a total of 8 kills. This came as kind of a surprise to me, as previous season Sao Paulo servers were known as being some of the easiest, but then again, my ping was over 200 milliseconds and I ran into a lot of Masters and Predators this time around. Some of you might have noticed that Iowa GC4 is also on this section, which took the number 1 spot last time I made this list. This time I was only able to get 9 kills, whereas last time I got 29 kills. I guess once the secret was out, it was no longer the easiest server. Moving up the list, at the very top is Frankfurt 2 with a total of 16 kills. South Carolina GC2 is also in this section, but I have to say I had some of the worst experiences playing on this server. Even though it's higher on the list than other servers, it took me forever to count my 3 games. I kept not getting teammates, and even when I did, they would often get disconnected. Maybe it was just a fluke, but I would recommend playing on any of the other South Carolina servers for now. Before I reveal the top 10 easiest servers for this season, I want to take the time to remind you all that playing across every server in Apex Legends takes a lot of time. And in between my 2 jobs, trying to spend time with my girlfriend and other responsibilities, it can be pretty hard to find the time to play at all. So if you're enjoying this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, it'll help me be able to get these videos out to you sooner, and I promise I'm working on some very cool videos that you won't want to miss. Right, on to the top 10 easiest servers for the season. At the very top of my list, at number 1 is Oregon GCE1 with a total of 33 kills. It came as no surprise to me that Oregon GCE1 landed at number 1, as it's the closest server to where I live and my ping was 16 milliseconds. For those of you who watched my last video, you might have noticed that Oregon GCE1, Dallas, and South Carolina 1 all make a return on my list in the top 5. Like I said earlier, take everything in this video with a grain of salt. But the fact that those servers landed in the top 5 again makes me think that these might actually be some of the easiest servers, at least in North America. I'll be curious to see if this trend continues into the next season. And yes, I will be making another server list for the next season. There you have it folks, those are the easiest servers for Season 10. Despite what you saw on my list, I think that you should play on the server that's closest to you. The truth is, there's always going to be really good players on any server you play on. So you might as well play on the server that gives you the lowest amount of ping. But if you are having a tough time, there's no harm in switching to one of these other servers. Try it out, it might just help you out. Just don't make a bad habit out of it. Anyways, I hope this video has helped you out in some way. I will be posting videos more consistently, so stay tuned to the channel. I know the new update has been pretty rocky, but I hope you guys are doing well. That's going to do it for me in this video. I'll see you all in the next one.